posted my story about a week ago, and about 2 hours after I let the post go live, I suffered what I would class as anxiety I haven't experienced in quite some time. In the week that's turned around, I've done a lot of soul searching and thinking about what it would be to tell my story, and that by talking about it and making it mental illness not a stigma in society, it shouldn't be something that we fear talking about for fear of being judged. And that's what I was so fearful of, that people wouldn't accept me because I suffered mental illness. That sounds ridiculous to say, but that's what I actually I feared. I had many sleepless nights over it over the last week, and I think I've hid behind being too scared, and now I think it's a really timely time for me to tell my story. I've learned through many experiences recently that you can channel the control, or you can channel the anxiety, or you can channel the fear into being something more productive, and something good can result. And I realised that I'm a stronger person for all the experiences that I went through, and to actually have hit rock bottom and to have come out the other end. I think it's a story worth telling, and a story that can change other people's lives, and it's a really good step in my recovery process. When I was 12, I was diagnosed with anorexia, and I was categorised as the worst case. Okay, I get mad when people stereotypically say that it's about being a model, and it was nothing to do with it for me. So I was locked up for 6 months when I was 12. Like, I never see anyone. I was in this lock-up, and I remember they had me on so many drugs. I remember seeing the room spin. I can take myself back, and there's not a day goes by that I don't flash back to something that happened in that time. And I think I spent in and out of hospitals in that period 12, 14 times. It's 22 years, which is a lifetime that I lost. I saw probably six psychiatrists, and they all wrote me off. Like, when you're in the moment, it's incredibly hard to think out of the moment. Like, I think of it like a cauldron, and then you're stirring the cauldron and you can't seem to find anything that's good in it. I tried to take my life twice. I ended up in cardiac arrest and spent 3 months in cardiac ward, and then another 6 months in a psych ward. It wasn't until the friend that I hung out with the most actually died of anorexia. She suffered a massive heart attack. It was really confronting, because we always go around thinking it's not going to be us. And it happened. I thought, shit, like, I'm not going to make anything of my life. I'm going to die. And what have I achieved? Nothing. And a lot of my life had gone by. And it wasn't until people believed in me and that I had a sense of purpose, aside from controlling that aspect of my life, that I realised that I could turn it around. Just to have someone rock up who actually does get it. I really think you can overcome any mental illness if you have a strong foundation yourself. A lot of people think, that I'm Lain and that I'm a hipster, and I run cafes and I've got a gin bar, but they don't really know where I've been to get this far. Nothing about what I've done in my career is as amazing as coming back from that. You have to reach that point of wanting to recover from whatever mental illness it is. You have to reach that point. Even drug addiction, you have to reach the point of wanting to turn it around. And if you're not there, then no one can possibly help you. You've got to take a leap of faith and trust yourself.